yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. TALIAFERRO. Please make sure you're following your boy. It's on Instagram, and it's at Mr. TALIAFERRO. Say what you want about Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. This is one of the things I'm most proud of 50 Cent of doing over the last few years. 50 Cent has opted to take Pop Smoke, God rest the dead, who was taken from us earlier this year. And there are literally no leads last time I checked in this brother's murder. I will be doing a video on Pop Smoke's murder case next week. All right, I'll give you guys every update that's publicly available that I can get my hands on. But just for clarity though, there are no updates that I know of in Pop Smoke's murder. 50 Cent has taken it upon himself to produce his last album. Pop Smoke was a huge 50 Cent fan. As a matter of fact, he claims that was his guy. He was able to meet 50 Cent, get a little game for 50 Cent. And then obviously the brother was taken from us very early in his rap career. 50 Cent is producing Pop Smoke's. I don't know if this will be his last album, but this will be the first album and probably the album that has the most current sounds from Pop Smoke and stuff that he was probably working on right before this happened. So we'll see what comes of it. But congratulations to 50 Cent for producing this album. It's supposed to drop tonight. All right, so we will see what happens. Will this album come out? Because they are having some problems with the album cover. Now, one of the last things that Pop Smoke was able to tell someone was that he wanted Virgil Abloh to do his album. He had a conversation with Virgil Abloh over there at Off-White. And, man, look, man, pray for Virgil Abloh because it's been a very, very, very tough year publicly for Virgil. You know, Pop wanted Virgil, this incredible designer, to do his album cover. And Virgil got the call from 50 and Steven Victor, who's Pop Smoke's manager. And Virgil came up with something that I don't believe got the job done, all right? You can check this out for yourself. Matter of fact, here's a message from Steven Victor, Pop Smoke's manager, alongside the album cover that Virgil Abloh came up with. Fans did not like this album at all. Steven said, "You were always shooting for the stars and aiming for the moon. Everything we talked about is happening. The only thing you're not here is in the flesh to see it all come together. You wanted Virgil to design your album cover and lead creative. Virgil designed the album cover and led creative. We love you and miss you more and more each day." Well, they tore his album cover up. They said this is a bunch of bullshit that looked like it took 5 seconds to put together. Matter of fact, I'm hearing that this wasn't even as bad an idea this wasn't even Virgil's idea. Apparently, he stole this from somebody else. Obviously, 50 Cent, after seeing them tear this album cover up online, and y'all gotta know 50 Cent probably coming out of his own pocket for a lot of this music that he's, putting together for Pop Smoke. And, I'm sure 50 Cent is not happy about this. He said, "Hey, Virgil, we need this album, new album art. They ain't going for this bullshit. Love you. Let's work to get it done again, Steven. I told you this shit was ass. Ew, let's get it right." Look, that's 50 Cent being as nice as you will get 50 Cent to be. He's telling Virgil to fix this shit, nigga. Like, get this shit right. Look, they already told me that I had to change Trey Songz off that damn Power song. They ain't finna blame this shit on me, too. This on your ass, Virgil. So Virgil did come out and make a statement about this, pretty disgusting album cover. He said, "The last conversation I had with Pop Smoke was about what we were gonna do in the future. This album cover was like one of 5 things we talked about. He mentioned his story felt like the metaphor of a rose and thorns growing from concrete of the hood in Brooklyn. In your memory, I just finished it yesterday as evident of the whole idea. The t-shirt insinuates it's mandatory. We put an end to this cycle of violence that plagues us. We need to shoot for the moon and aim for the stars. As heavy as it, we are celebrating your life the whole way through. Rest in peace, young one." They are going to fix this album cover, though. I hear you, Virgil. You're saying that this was some of Pop Smoke's vision, and you combined it with just the tragic loss of Pop Smoke. I hear you, bruh, but that album cover still's ass. They didn't do a great job of translating that message to me. When I look at that album cover, I still see ass. All right, that is not how I'm sure Pop Smoke will want his legacy to be remembered, with a very bad album cover, because that can take away from the project itself. Speaking of album covers, 50 Cent has taken upon himself to just post fan art. Fans, look, man, people are so concerned with getting with the top creators in the world and saying Virgil Abloh did my album cover, and obviously Pop wanted this. This is a goal of his while he was living. But I feel like people be too enamored with celebrity. Virgil's a celebrity. In all actuality, a lot of the dopest creators are just people like me or you. 50 posted a lot of dope creators online that had, look at how dope these album covers are. And these are just fan-created album covers, bruh. Look how dope some of these album covers are. Every one of these album covers, to the best of what I can see, is better than what Virgil Abloh, I got that for the Joe Budden podcast. If every one of these album covers are better than what he came up with, yeah, I think Virgil could just easily pay one of these guys that came up with something better than him. Looks like he did half-ass this bad boy. I don't care what he says. That look like a half-ass effort to me. But yeah, look at some of these dope album covers that fans created that will all be better than what Virgil Abloh came up for, the late, great, up-and-coming artist out of Brooklyn, Pop Smoke. Did see that track list for the project. See a lot of 808 Mellow on that bad boy, Cash Money AP. I see from a feature standpoint, he got Lil Baby the Baby. I know him and Quavo was cooking up a few records. I think 50 Cent made the call. This probably will be the lead single. I know they already shot a video to this bad boy. This will be Pop Smoke's featuring his idol 50 Cent and Roddy Ricch. I think that'll be a hard record. A couple records that we had already heard. The Dior record was big. So I'm happy to see that Pop Smoke's project will still reach the masses, and not just on some, like, y'all know how a lot of times artists' album come out like a year or two later after they pass away and it ain't got no steam on it. There was fights between the family and everything creatively, so the album never really gets the respect that it deserves for that posthumous project, that first posthumous project. I'm happy that 50 Cent, he grabbed this album immediately after Pop Smoke got killed. He was able to compartmentalize his brother dying and his art that he wanted in the atmosphere the right way. And let's give some love and show some love to that family that's grieving Pop Smoke. I know he had a girlfriend and his beautiful mom. I want to send some love and some prayers their way, some genuine love their way. Obviously, she didn't have to clear any damn thing. She could have said, nah, I don't want my son music out there right now. I just want to mourn in peace. And she would have had every right to do that because her son's career took him away from her. Excuse me. So I just commend that mother for giving the okay to Steven Victor and his management group to go ahead and work with 50 Cent. And salute to 50 again for getting his album done. Bad album cover or not, they gonna fix that. And we will be getting Pop Smoke music. Should be getting it tonight. Y'all let me know if you have listened to the Pop Smoke project. If after it comes out, let me know what you think about it in the comment box below. Watch me shake the room. Hey, I gotta shake the room for Pop one time. Rest in peace. Thank y'all so much for the time. Love and support is what I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out.